From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You got Alvin Kamara.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They're really working in sync right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bro.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You talk about this Giant defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that it's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Dotson in motion right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get that to his running back out the backfield. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. This defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
What?
On first down, right back to Gibson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry. So
That's what Pete was just talking about earlier. He said they was. So they talking about it.
They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. This one left side caught by Gibson. Not able to get a single
pass right there, my boy.
Bring up 3rd down. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this is just
Heard that Mr. Goddamn field goal.
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And I think there on the left hash mark, he's just aiming down the middle and hoping to hit it true. But this ball started right and started working away from it, and it's going to wind up wide of the mark.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, hey.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
Putting a little too much heat on it.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more area. Instead, he fired an absolute bomb. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Barkley. Diving for the end zone. He'll get there. Touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
Tell me that later, baby. It's tough.
But you actually got a motherfucking piece of meat on this out of top.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
Get his ass.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
I know the fact that the quarterback on the field, so
Yeah, why the screen ain't pop up?
They will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you
I like that Gutierrez play early.
I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Yeah. Hey, Barbara, why shit ain't popping up on YouTube?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Let's get it.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
Oh no, I'm about to.
It's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and
supposed to do it now.
Zone. That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
I just ran a pick 6 back.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time,
they're throwing these little ass fucking routes, boy.
What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
That's why he throwing the pick at the end, boy. Got a headache while you got down time to get to the red zone.
For you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, that's a good pass, Aaron.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 22 yards there.
That's the shit they're supposed to be doing right here, though, Aaron.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Damn!
That is complete on the diving effort. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Let me get that.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Fast as fuck.
Rookie season, and his problem turnovers
That nigga fast as fuck.
exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Saquon Barkley running right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive line with the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flew and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And great blocking downfield as he he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
I definitely should have went for that box station.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Hyatt there to grab it. Oh, what a juke into space. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
It's in the cast.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
Go to the chat on your phone.
26 touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk.
If I do both, it might do some bullshit.
Season. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, after the first quarter, it was just complete disaster for them. Everything has flipped. I mean, it's 180 degrees in the other direction now here in quarter two.
Championship effort right there. How about them marching almost the length of the field, coming through on their final opportunity to get the win? This is one that this team will remember forever, as well as their fans.
Damn, what's the score?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
I was trying to finish the system out.
On play action, they'll throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That nigga Earl trying to waste the time out.
Only more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Gibson here running out of the gun.
Oh, to bring that shit back, man.
First down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. And
doing too much in there.
Charles on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Flush to his right.
They're trying to kill him.
Down to 39. Give him
I let him
7
get
on the
that one,
tackle
man. I could have
run,
just
and
regular
give him a new
tackle.
set of downs.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 13 yards there on a Washington.
He ready to clock out. He don't want me to. I ain't had the ball that many times for real.
About patience, isn't it?
I had a pick 6.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a
That's what he said. Woo that nigga on that neck.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. There's one big carry away from busting this open.
Man, Irv, chill out, bro. Give me the fucking ball.
making 2nd down.
I'm to fuck around, let Irv score to get the goddamn ball.
Gibson again. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
going to stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I think it's pretty evident. We can see what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, I baited it. I wanted it.
He's got him. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
You're not going to lay down and eat that. Sit up and eat this.
I know he going for this. He better.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I left him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up
I left
this
him.
with all the way down inside the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Hey, cross field. Trail green. Black shot.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Bravo, I wanted my nigga to get on the field, but look at this shit. I try to get Saquon Barkley on the field, and I can't.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted.
I tried my best to get Saquon back on the field. And Brandon
Now the
kicked the
point
turn
after
back.
try for Santos.
That's the only time my nigga get to play. I don't even be getting my nigga Shipley in there. We waiting on Saquon to get too old.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Yeah, Shipley good.
From a couple
I wasn't either. I put him on my kick return team though. Motherfucker be goddamn getting loose back
Team,
there.
and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
I still use them though. I do use them, and I run with my nigga so much. My nigga might get 30 carries. My nigga, I run with my nigga so much. I gotta keep Shipley. Who fuck gonna run it when he
They'll
tired?
come out throwing here to start the drive.
Let me get that.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Just let me score, Irv.
He's to the 10. And
Why you
they will
gonna?
finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone
This
coverage
nigga Irv
forced the
doing his
mistake.
best to make sure
He's made some
Saquon don't
strides
get
week
no
to week, guys,
yards.
handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Come on.
A little jet sweep to start the
Oh, I ain't mean it.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
I ain't
The
even know.
6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Santos now to have the PAT.
This nigga Irv gonna fuck around and get a 50 burger for 55, 54.
The kicking team out there for the
You know I seen him at the goddamn food truck. Copping one of them burgers.
And we'll see a return here from the end
Come
zone.
here, Irv.
And he'll be inbounds across the 25.
I'm really just doing crazy shit, though.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
I'm running up with your ass, nigga. I'm supposed to be sitting right there waiting on. Hey, yo. You know you missed him, though. I seen him over there. Don't force it to him this time. I'm going to pick that shit.
that hasn't happened. They're
Chill
looking for
out.
answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
Oh, we gonna hit you, though.
Shy of the 40. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
DTP.
That type of a play call.
You know how we do.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, hell no. Get his ass. Good pass, early.
Inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
Run inside, Irv. Run inside, Irv. Oh, damn, Irv. What the fuck?
Now they can't even get a play off.
This nigga Irv.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game,
middle,
a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Smart run in the middle, Irv. Do nothing stupid, Irv.
Black swap.
Irv, I'm telling you, Irv. Alright.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
All right, now y'all tackle Shipley. All right, y'all don't let that motherfucker break loose.
Send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Oh, I thought I was going to get around it.
Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Again, it's Barkley. They find some open field here. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 112 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They do that shit when you get near people sometimes.
Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And
for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Oh, nice move. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got...
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, here's Barkley. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Damn, that lineman faster than the motherfucker.
And he will take it again for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 145, tying in with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that part.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions.
That motherfucking rank play get your head popped.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 17-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Up the middle with Barkley. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. And this offense on third down today, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Looking in,
wrong side.
Incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll run with Barkley. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. Saquon Barkley denied on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Red. Ultra. Go ultra. Hurry, hurry.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Really a dog, man. Appreciate y'all boys tuning in, man.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh.
And yet again, it's McCoy. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Yeah.
5 receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago. That completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
212 yards, 3 TDs.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Gets past him at the 10. And his carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
Ball.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Good pass.
Gibson with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Oh!
Chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. On that last carry, he just passed LaDainian Tomlinson, Charles, on the all-time rushing list.
And congratulations to him, and I'm sure LT would probably applaud him as well. But he'd also ask him, as well as you carried it, could you throw it like I could too?
LT, though, finished his career at 13,684, and now he's soaring past that. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. He's brought down at the 34, calling a gain of 4. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ooh.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get it.
Yeah, one more run, Irv. Just one more run, Irv. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean
So they
that.
take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
This drive is pretty clear.
I just need one more
School
run,
fundamentals,
Irv.
doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the
I
way
need
it's
one
working,
more,
they may
Irv.
just stick with it. A handoff, Barkley.
Chill out, Irv. Man, don't call. Irv, decline this on some real nigga shit, bro. Let the game be over, bro. Let the game be over, Irv. Irv. Let the game. Irv.
This is about Andrew Thomas, former first rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the
GB, my
this
nigga.
one ends, and understandably so. Not
GB.
only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed
Bro.
is. High-end sports cars.